I think that seeing a film in a theater, you're reminded that we laugh at a lot of the same things and we cry at a lot of the same things, and there's something about that's really um, helpful as you go about your day to day alone. You have these moments of like community, and also I think storytelling is this opportunity to sort of um, you know experience scenarios that haven't happened quite yet and sort of have an opportunity to work out solutions before we need them, and what I love so much about this film, and I is that I think what Andy Weir does in his work, and I think what he's done so masterfully in this film, is like create an opportunity to sort of pivot away from dystopian future narratives that we're so saturated in and almost feel inevitable, and say maybe the future is not something to fear, maybe it's something to be figured out, and maybe we're capable of a lot more than we're being told, and that sort of I think that's at the core of what the emotional response is that those of us who love the book and people who seem to love the movie so much are responding to. They've seen many cuts. They've given many notes. They're the only critics I really care about, and they are the harshest critics I know. And but they keep it real, and it's made it so much better.
I love it. I mean, you can always count on kids, right, to give you honesty. And my last question for you, and this is a little silly, but I noticed it in the film.
I put on glasses one time for my kids just when I was playing around with stuff for the character, and they go, "You look smarter." And I was like, I'll wear glasses in this film. Yeah, a lot, because I think that's sort of a way to communicate character, But I do have to give credit to Val Kilmer and Real Genius, because T-shirts were his love language in that film as well, and I just was very inspired by his performance in that film, by that film in general. I just thought he made science so cool, felt so rebellious and fun. And I hoped to sort of channel a little bit of that for this generation, because just Val in general, just he's always been an inspiration, but he definitely was in this film, and I hope that spirit is alive a little in the movie.
I thought a lot about Morgan Freeman. I have to admit it. I love the way that he is present and warm, strict at the same time. He can deliver hard truths with such a love that is very inspiring to me. But I actually looked at the world leaders who are female that we have these days and how they do their job with such, in such a different way than we see in other places. And I found that very, very inspiring. And I was thinking about who I would want to be governed by. What kind of person would that be, whom I would trust and follow, and yeah, that's what I try to put into this character.